Hey there, mates. You're back again, I see. Or maybe you're new here. Either way, welcome. We hope you find these tidbits wicked fascinating for you. Right, let's go. The Mayan civilization is the oldest civilization known, dating back to 2600 BC. They lived in the Yucatan, which is now known as southern Mexico, Guatemala, northern Belize, and western Honduras. In ancient Rome, one of the most common cooking ingredients was a wild fennel extract called lazapitium, or laser. It's been said that it was so popular and so delicious that the plant from which it came was harvested to extinction. In medieval times, men, typically elderly men who carried the king's hunting birds, carried them on a wooden frame called a codge. The men were often loyal, trustworthy servants, and is where we get the term old codger from. The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of our ocean, is so deep that you could place Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, in it, and it would still be covered by water. Pretty extraordinary, if you ask me. Currently, Los Angeles and San Francisco in California are 1,700 miles, or approximately 2,700 kilometers apart. However, since the San Andreas Fault is consuming 2 inches of land each year, the two cities will be neighbors in 15 million years. If we're still around, that is. The Amazon rainforest has 2.5 million different species of insects. So if you have an aversion to bugs like I do, you might want to rethink your visit there.
Figs contain as much calcium as milk. Did you know that? Dried figs especially contain about the same amount of calcium as an 8-ounce serving of skim milk, around 300 milligrams worth. Other foods that are also high in calcium are almonds, leafy greens, fortified flour, as well as soybean-derived foods like tofu and edamame. So there. Those of you who might be milk and lactose intolerant simply have little excuse now to get your daily calcium. You're welcome. Did you grow up in the 1980s, like I did? Well, you might like this one if you don't already know. The band Toto, made famous for their single Africa, was also Michael Jackson's backing band on the album Thriller. Yes, several members of the band Toto, including Steve and Jeff Porcaro, Steve Lukather, and David Paich, were involved in Michael's album recording and production. Pretty cool, huh? Otto von Bismarck, also known as the Iron Chancellor of Germany, was famous for his strategic alliances and diplomatic skills, unifying the German states under Prussian leadership. He is widely considered a master of political maneuvering, particularly known for his skillful diplomacy and ability to navigate complex European politics to achieve his goal of unifying Germany through strategic alliances and calculated wars, often employing the policy of realpolitik. All of this helped maintain Germany's position in a peaceful Europe. Did you know that simply changing fonts can save you a considerable amount of printer ink? On average, using lighter fonts can save about 10% on ink for inkjet printers that use old-style cartridges. Certain fonts like Century Gothic, Times New Roman, and Garamond are designed with thinner lines, resulting in less ink usage compared to thicker fonts like Arial, making them more ink-efficient options when printing documents. Now that's something to write about. The word Pamukkale in Turkish translates to cotton castle. It's a remarkable site in southwestern Turkey that features stunning white travertine terraces formed by natural hot springs. This mineral-rich water cascades slowly down the hillside into pools below, creating a visually striking landscape. This area has been drawing visitors to its thermal springs since the time of classical antiquity. Scottish physician and microbiologist Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin by accident in 1928. He noticed that mold growing on a petri dish of bacteria prevented the bacteria from growing. In fact, finding the mold was indeed killing the bacteria. He quickly isolated the substance and named it Penicillium notatum. This discovery led to the development of penicillin, one of the most important antibiotics in medical history. I'm curious now, did you know any of those or have any comments or questions? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.